I'm Chanel from Stamping Stilettos, back with a very quick case card class, and just want to apologise that you haven't seen much of me the last couple of days. You might be able to hear I do have a dreadful cold and I've been a bit poorly, but have been quite busy as well. But I am back. I do sound a bit funny, but bear with me. I'm trying not to be sniffly. I will try my best. So this is the gorgeous card, and look, it is a different fun fold card. It is a double Z fold card, and this has been cased from Pinterest and was put on there by Julie Kettlewell, and this is using our Happy Birthday Gorgeous stamp set. Just gorgeous. Now I have changed my camera again because from moving my craft room around I wasn't happy with the camera, so I hope that this is a bit better. Now we do have quite a lot of bits on this card, so I'm going to try and get it all right. So this is the card, just gorgeous, loving it, loving it, loving it. Now in true Chanel fashion, I missed a bit out on this card, so you will have two versions, very slightly, that's all. I just missed some DSP out that was supposed to be here, but you will see. And you know, we always try and give you two different variations by accident normally, but so you will have two different very slight variations. This is just cardstock, and I forgot to put the DSP, but actually I think it looks just as lovely. So this is the card. Let me tell you what you're going to be needing. So we're using the Happy Birthday Gorgeous stamp set and the Petal Garden DSP, which is just so gorgeous, vibrant, just beautiful patterns, designs here, just gorgeous. So this is the DSP. So let me put that to one side. Now all of the bits that you will need, let me see if I can get this right. So we're using a piece of Whisper White. Now I am using the thick Whisper White, and it is 11 by 5.5, and you will need to score at 2 3/4 and 5.5. And then we have a smaller piece of thick Whisper White cardstock, which is 9 1/4 by 3 3/4, and it's scored again at 2 3/4 and 5.5. Now we're using the what colour are we using here? Berry Burst, and you will need, now let me get this right, this is, I have so many bits and pieces here to remember. Right, so the Berry Burst is 3 1/4, no it isn't, I lie, this is the bigger piece. This is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and then you'll need a piece of DSP, which is 5 1/8 by 5 1/8. Then we have Berry Burst again, which is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and then a piece of Designer Series paper, which is 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. Then we have, now let me get these bits correct, this piece here is 5, no it isn't, right, let me just measure this. This is 1 2 3 4 5 1/4 by 2 1/2, so 5 1/4 by 2 1/2, and then your DSP will be 5 1/8 by 2 3/8, and then we have two bits of Berry Burst, which are 2 1/4 by 3 1/4, and then your DSP will be 2 1/8 by 3 1/8, and then you will need a small piece of Whisper White, which is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. So I hope that we've got all that right. You might have to pause it and go back to make sure you get it all right. It's quite a few bits there to remember. And you'll also need a scrap piece of Whisper White as well, which I'm going to bring over here for our stamping. So there isn't actually that much stamping to do. So using Berry Burst and bringing in your piercing mat, we're going to do the sentiment. I'm going to pop that down in the middle like that. And then we have the outline of the flower, and we need 2 of these. Now there is a little arrow to show you which way to put it. So you need 2 of those. Noticed I have ink all down my fingernail. Right, and then we will take powder pink and we're going to do the inside of the flower. Oops. Oh, I can't see. Get me head out the shot. And if you miss it, it doesn't really matter, because you can always go back, because you're going to be cutting it out anyway. And then taking Old Olive, now you need, how many leaves did I put on there? We need 6 leaves. So we have the outline of the leaf. And I'm just going to do 6 of these. Oops, missed that one. I only actually need 4 because I do have 2 already cut out. And then we have our Many Marvellous marker in Old Olive, and we're just going to colour these leaves in. Like that. And then taking your snips, I have already cut out 2 leaves, so we just need to just snip these out. And this might be a time that you might want to go put the kettle on. Or fast forward, whichever you want to do. Some of my subscribers say that it's very therapeutic watching all of these steps. But as I haven't figured out how to fast forward correctly, I have tried, trust me, and it just didn't work out. So you're stuck with me doing all these bits. I hope you've all had a lovely weekend. The weather here is actually very nice at the moment. My daughter had her 30th birthday last week, so I had family down to stay, which is always lovely to see our loved ones. Right, I've done all my leaves. Right, and then we just need to cut out these. Flowers, come on. I'm sorry I'm also late with my giveaway video. That will be later, and I will be announcing the weekly and the monthly giveaway for last month, which is super exciting. So we have 2 lucky winners. And then I need to figure out what my this month's giveaway is. I think I might do a super special one this month, as I'm feeling very, what's the word? Not generous, because you all give me your time. I just want to give back. So I just want to give something extra special this month. Right, so that's all our pieces cut out. Now, I've just got to put this card together. So we're going to take our card base. Now we need to fold. Now let me see, one goes that way. So we're doing a mountain, and then we're going to be doing a valley fold. Like that. That gives you the double Z fold, double Z fold, and you're going to do the same again with your smaller piece. I'll try and remember to put my other piece of DSP on this time, so we'll go ahead and do that first before I forget. So we're going to just go ahead and, oh, we've got a road sweeper going past. You hear that? Noisy road sweeper, go away. Right. And they always go so slow and take their time. Oh, look at that. Look how beautiful that DSP is. I have another double Z fold card coming up either today or tomorrow as well, and it's a Daisy Delight one for all of you Daisy Delight fanatics. I've still got a long way to go with my 100 Daisy Delight cards. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. Now, I don't want to forget an important piece, and I sometimes have a habit of doing this. So we need to pop. Oh, I've done that wrong, haven't I? I've done that wrong. Nope, that's right. See, I got confused, and I thought I'd put it on the wrong way. With this double-sided DSP, you have to remember which way you're wanting to put it. Now I'm using now this is classic weave ribbon in, it's either Soft Sky or Pool Party. I am not 100% sure. Without looking, I would say it is, oh, I don't know, Soft Sky maybe. Right, and we're going to run a piece of tear and tape. Now you want to get it not right up at the edge, but, you know, leaving about 1/4 of an inch. I'm just going to fold that over like that and peel that back. Oh, come on, get off. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to cut a piece of ribbon. Got my scissors. I'm just going to pop that down and across like that, and then that's way too much, so we'll just snip that off and bring that round like that, and then we can adhere this down. Are you kidding me? Another noisy whatever. My goodness. I do not know what that is. It's very noisy. It sounds like a Hoover going past. Okay, so we're just going to pop that down there. Like that. And then we have this piece too. Oh dear goodness me, they're hoovering the street. At least our streets would be nice and tidy. Wiggle that into place, and then we have the sentiment piece. Like that. And then we're going to adhere this down. I do like this Z fold card, and it's super fast and easy to make. I think I have made one a couple of times before, but it's not one that I normally tend to do. But actually it's super fast. It's just remembering to cut out all the right pieces that flummox me a little bit. Right, so now what order have we got these? We've got one blue. Now of course you can, you know, alternate this DSP however you want, because I think actually whichever side you choose will look amazing. I'm going to pop that down. And then we've got our last panel here. And of course you could stamp and cut out more flowers for these pieces. It's entirely up to you, or do a plain piece of Whisper White on it and another sentiment. Like that. Now all that's left to do is to adhere that down inside. So we're going to just put some Tombow down, or you can use your tear and tape, or your, well, I would actually use fast fuse if you're going to do that. So we're just going to put this in position like that, and I'm going to hold that in place. I can't believe this guy must be going up and down our road with that Hoover thingy. He's back again. Right, and then what we need to do is to... Oh look, I've done that wrong. Oh no, get off. Oh, I was not concentrating then, was I? Right, let's just manage to save that. Oh my days. Right, make sure that you actually stick it down to the correct piece, but it's okay because the bit that I just did there will be covered over, thank goodness. I was not listening, concentrating properly, was I? Okay, and then all we need to do, you only want it on this end piece here, like that. So we're just going to put some on the end here. And just fold that over and hold that down into place. I think he's winding me up now. And that is like that. Now all that's left for me to do, which I completely forgot to do, is to bring in my trusty bow maker, because I'm just pants at tying bows. And we're just going to bring this in. And oh, I don't know if I've done this long enough. Let's just might be okay. I think it might. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just going to be okay, I think. Take that off. And I'm just going to snip this like that, and then taking some glue dots Oh dear, all stuck now. Get off. Oh, that's twisted somehow. What happened there? Well, I don't know what happened there, but I twisted my bow somehow. Where's my dot? Okay, oops. That's it. And then we're just going to put this bow. It's really not wanting to behave. Really doesn't want to sit on here. Right, my bow has decided to get in a real mess, so I'm actually going to redo that. I don't know what happened. Oh, I didn't do that long enough either. Had glue dots stuck everywhere, and then it frayed the ribbon, so right, let's try again. Right, as I have glue dots stuck to me everywhere. Right, let's keep that out the way. That's it. Right, and we're just going to pop our bow down just there, like that. And there you have it, a gorgeous card that has no flowers on. Oh, you see, look, right, we haven't finished. We still have our little flowers to put on. Right, okay, now where did I put? I am using my teeny tiny dimensionals at last. Now what we're going to do, we're going to actually glue the leaves down, so actually we don't need the teeny tiny dimensionals, do we? Nope, we don't, Chanel. I think I'm losing the plot actually. So we're going to pop these leaves down. I can't believe I nearly forgot the flowers. Nearly, but not quite. Now you could use your teeny tiny dimensionals, but actually I think I'm going to just keep these flat for the leaves at least, and then just pop a regular dimensional on the back of your flower like that. Oh, do you know what? I'm very warm in here. I put my heater on because I'm in like my little conservatory bit and I don't have central heating in here, so I have like a heater, and I put it on before I started filming, and oh my goodness me, it's like a sauna. I might lose some weight. There you go, that might be a good thing. Right, okay, last flower. And then we are done. I don't think I've missed anything else off. Right, okay. And there it is. So I have actually finished this time, and it is a super, super card. Now, as you can see, we have the two different ones now because one did have the DSP missing and the other has the DSP, but they both look amazing. And, you know, these are really lovely big cards, so you know, like for your extra special occasions like a 50th or 40th or 21 or something, these are quite, you know, big cards. So I hope you enjoyed this case card class. I absolutely loved making this card, and I shall see you in a bit to announce the winners for last month and last week. Take care for now. Bye bye. Hi everyone.